out there, man. This is the Morning Rush, Bermuda's only energy station. Vibe with your boy DJ Chubb. Inside right now, man, things called fitness for people in a hurry. Jermain, shout out to my boy Jermain who's here right now representing Hindsight Fitness and Wellness. It's all about fitness for people in a hurry. All right. Had to do that one, Jermain, you know what I'm saying? I think it was that little collage you did yesterday, the other day. I was like, hey, that's me. Yeah, man, fitness for people in a hurry. We got it going on right now. And for those people who are home, you know, really practicing that social distancing and, you know, self-quarantining and all of that, you know, they need some inspiration. And it's good to have it live here on Vibe on the Leader. They can hear, you know, a certified trainer, which mean representing, like I said, Hindsight Fitness and Wellness. How we gonna get this done? You know what I mean? I just asked him a few questions. I'm gonna work on my chest a little bit. I'm tired of doing push-up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of it.
I mean, good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
Yep. Push-ups are one of those foundational movements that you can just master over a period of time, and you can always switch it up. If it ever gets boring, you can do explosive push-ups.
Oh.
You can do incline or decline push-ups. You can put your feet on your couch and challenge yourself to do as many push-ups as possible, and then prove it every week.
Jermain, you got some mamas out there right now. Like, I wish you would put your feet on my couch and do some push-ups. You got mamas like, I want you. Go ahead. I'm gonna show you. Let me show you what happens when you put your feet on the couch.
Go grab a clean towel.
You better go on that lawn furniture we got out there and put your feet up on that. That's another option, but still.
True.
Yes,
True,
but
true,
for those who are not as finicky with it, yeah, you can put your feet up on the couch, and that's what you call a decline.
Yes, correct. Yep, puts more pressure, the majority of your body weight. You have to move it, and you start to develop your chest, triceps, and your deltoids, your shoulders. So definitely jump in and do as many push-ups as possible. Spice it up. Google it. Check it out on Instagram. Again, your favorite Instagram fitness model or person, they have a plethora. They have a variety of movements out there.
And if they don't, you need to follow somebody else. It's like how come he only has one style of, you know?
Yeah. Always showing abs.
Oh, Jermain, why? Why is it? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you know you're fit, bro, put a shirt on.
Yeah, please.
Put a shirt on.
Cease and desist.
You know what I'm saying? He says, yes, I want to show you. And he's holding the camera like, yes, I want to show you guys how this is going to work. Like, bro.
So you don't need to be bareback in order to explain this exercise. It's unnecessary.
It's really not.
Yeah.
It's really not.
All right. So, yeah, we are going to talk about how to move from motivation to discipline. Now, in the past segment, I spoke briefly about people being motivated, and motivation is fine, but I heard someone said I would trade discipline for I would trade motivation for discipline any day. So yeah, literally, if someone gave you $1 million, give you an option of $1 million and discipline, yeah, you should go for discipline each and every time, because without discipline, you would lose that $1 million in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Yeah. You can easily earn $1 million or $10 million plus if you have a hint of discipline. So that is where I'm at. Motivation is fine, but really seek discipline. And how can you actually go about doing that? Now, discipline looks like confidence and consistency over a period of time. It gives you the courage to get up and do things when you don't feel comfortable, when you don't feel motivated. And ways to do that is to simply write things down. Now, if you write something down, that is basically your past self, because literally it becomes history as you write it down. As you take that pen off the paper, it becomes history, and you can look at that in 2 weeks and say, oh, shoot. Sometime in February or sometime in January, I said I wanted to do this specific thing. Do not disrespect your past self. So
don't disrespect. Do not. Words.
Yeah, don't disrespect your past self like that. Like, if you said, I'm going to do this particular activity, or I'm going to run a mile, I'm going to walk a mile, I'm going to do a couple push-ups, be respectful to yourself. Of course, we can all change our minds, but please, just if you had to have a conversation with yourself, it's like, hey, we said we were going to do this particular thing. Not that you're crazy, but we said we're going to do this particular thing. I'm going to do it. All right?
It's going to be done.
Yep.
And it came to pass.
Yes. Yep. So definitely also understand that willpower is finite for most people. We have a certain amount of energy every day, and for most people, mentally, your willpower is exhausted. It's kind of like a bar. So if you can do your workout as early as possible, please do so. Because when it's done, it's done.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, before all this came about, like, Jermain, one of your talks was always, hey, you got 24 hours in a day.
Mm-hmm.
What's one of those hours to commit to working out?
Yep, that's it.
Unless you got that busy schedule like someone was. But anyway, you still commit some time.
No, there are billionaires out there. If you read up on their bios and you follow them, they get in their workouts. There's some moguls out there, some of your favorite stars that have crazy schedules. You follow them, you see them on Snapchat, etc. And
Kevin Hart for one.
Yeah, listen.
That work ethic.
You saw his documentary?
Yes.
That is insane on Netflix. Like, regardless of what you think about his personal life, his schedule is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So the mere fact that he can actually get some level of fitness in,
high level too.
Yeah, is very admirable. So like, not saying that your life with your child and your job, etc., is not. We can compare and you can't, but at the same time, that's your personal experience. But definitely find some time, even if you have to overlap activities. So, for instance, this week, I have trained a few people on Zoom, and all the people out there that are finding different ways: Skype, Zoom, GoToMeeting, all these different platforms out there, WhatsApp, video,
WhatsApp, hey.
Get it done. Yeah, reach out to your people and stay in contact. So yes, a couple of clients quite literally grabbed their child under 5 years and literally did some exercises with the child in hand. Like it was some resistance training. It entertained the child, and it was another opportunity to bond as a parent with your child. So it's a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation, and that child might be off doing something crazy. Just grab them and bring them into that.
It's like, come on, you're gonna work out with me. Come work out with me right now. Let's go. Please.
Oh, they're breaking the whole world.
If I hear one more glass shatter in this house, come work out with me now. Come.
Right. Another thing that you want to focus on is, not focus on, I should say, is don't be distraught by setbacks. These things happen. Like, you might be called into a meeting because you're working from at home and you might have a particular thing scheduled for your day, and then all of a sudden you have to respond
it's done.
Yeah. You have to get up and tune into a particular meeting online, or you have to do a report, whatever the case may be. Don't be distraught by that. Just reschedule your day, reformat it. Again, you have finite amount of willpower, but once you get it done, don't overthink it. Don't give it too much power. It's like, oh my God, it's going to be so tired. I can't get up and go and run this mile. I can't do these push-ups. Can't do this squat, etc. No, don't give it too much thought. Keep your clothes close by, right in front of you.
Yes.
Yep, and just put them on and do what you have to do. Set as many alarms as possible. Set an alarm for your alarm. If you know yourself, know thyself.
Yeah, being honest with yourself.
Yeah, be very honest. If you know for a fact that you have to get up at 5:30, and you know that you disrespect alarms, like the alarm will go off and you could not be bothered. Like, you say, I set this alarm. You can't tell me what to do.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I do that sometimes too. Like I set 3. I was like, let me set one extra early because I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go sleep.
Yeah, you look at the phone and like, hey, you can't tell me what to do today. So yeah, set an alarm for the alarm. Know yourself and get up and get the task done. The next thing that you can focus on is self-mastery. Self-mastery to move from motivation to discipline. Like, once you set your goals, you can identify where your point A is and where your point B will be. So, in terms of self-mastery, a quote shared something with me that was very interesting. I never forgot it. Is the competency hierarchy. So, it sounds fancy, but it's really simple. There is the unconscious incompetence. So that's when you really don't know what you're doing. You don't know it at all. So look at, like, for instance, like a deadlift. You go do a deadlift in the gym because you heard that's really good for your hamstrings or your back or your glutes, whatever the case may be. and you're going to lift that thing and you're bending your back, you're not bending your knees.
Your back's arched.
Yeah, you're hurting your lower back. You don't know what you're doing. So it's unconscious incompetence.
Or the weight could be too heavy.
Yeah, weight could be too heavy. And that's like, it's like DJing, or it's like, I guess making a cake. You really don't know what you don't know. So you might have someone out there that want to be a DJ, but you just pulling a playlist to get on YouTube. You don't know what you're doing. Unconscious incompetence. Yeah. Then you have conscious incompetence. That's when you have a small idea of what to do, but you still default back to bad habits. So that is, okay, you watch a YouTube video, or you spoke to someone in the gym, or you spoke to a fitness enthusiast and say, okay, this is how to do a squat, this is how to do a bench press. And you have a small idea, but you still default to bad habits. Your form and technique is horrible. And then the next step is conscious competence. That's when you have a good idea of what to do. So you have a good idea of what to do, and you quite literally can wrap your mind around doing it. So you walk in here as a DJ, you have this huge panel of, I guess, tech in front of you, and tons of knobs. You know what each knob does. That's your conscious competence. And then the next step is the unconscious competence. That's when you're natural. That's when you walk in here and you don't even look at what you have to do. You just step into it, and you are the talented person. You're the natural. You just have it. And that person's like, oh my goodness, I really wish that I could do DJing like Chubb. I really wish I could do some squats or sprint like Jermain, whatever the case may be. That person has gone through so many years of experience in that particular area to make sure that it comes natural to them. Yeah. So those 4 things, unconscious incompetence, you understand where you're at, all the way to unconscious competence, becoming a natural. You're talented at a particular thing. You're just that whiz kid. So identify where you're at a particular activity, and this is for everything in life, basically. Identify where you're at, and just identify the next step, the immediate next step. The immediate next step is knowledge, information, and acting on that information.
Research. Do that. Find out why you're doing what you're doing. Right?
Yeah.
That happens a lot too. I'm pretty sure, Jermain, as a trainer, you have a lot of people that come to you and they get the workouts in, and then you explain it to them. But sometimes they may have to see it for themselves. So you sit down and make sure you are reputable, or not. If they don't get the information from you, you have to take that time to collect the information from you, or you go to a reputable source to find out what you're doing. Like, why did he have me doing burpees and then box jumps and then like different experiments? What is this good for? Why am I doing this? Because I'm one of those people that to me I say, what's going on here now?
You have to ask the question, because you have to do things that are in alignment with your personal goals. So you can always shift. So I like it when people ask those questions, and you can always refer people to different professionals in specific areas. If you want to be athletic in a particular area, you go and work with that marathon coach. You go and work with that sprint coach. You will go and work with that aesthetic person that is developing those specific muscle groups. Yeah. And you gather that knowledge, and then you take it a step back and say, okay, all right, I believe I can do these particular things on my own. And again, you go from that incompetence to the unconscious competence, where people believe you're natural. Because, oh my goodness, you are so amazing, Kamala, at baking cake. And so amazing. It's so talented, but like the reality is a learned skill over a period of time. Yeah. So that is it, and
you could talk into the mic. Yeah.
Yes, I'm her, and I am amazing, but it did take me a long time.
She said, "Yes, I am amazing."
I am amazing.
All right. All the cake talk is all about fitness for people in a hurry. Fitness,
right? So a quick workout. Almost everyone has a chair. You might only have a couch in your house or your apartment, but most people have a chair. What you can do is you can do step ups onto that chair if it has 4 feet. If it's on wheels, please do not do that.
Jermain, you are trying to get people out here beating
Yes. No, the magic number is 20 reps. So I will put up a video for everyone as well. Step ups. You can do squats. Grab that chair, lift it up, keep it close to your body, drop into a deep squat. Do 20 of those. You can do push-ups on the seat itself, or you can do push-ups flat on the ground. 20 of those easily. Tricep dips. Developing the back of your arms. You can grab onto the edge of the chair, put it against the wall, and just drop your hips slightly below the edge of the chair, and then drive back up. 20 again. Bench press. Developing your chest, developing your shoulders. You can lay flat on the ground, pick up that chair, press it up. And while doing so, you can get a win situation here. You can do simultaneously. You can do flutter kicks while you do chest press. And after that,
that's like core and chest together.
Core and chest in one package. And finally, you can simply just do crunches. Just roll your shoulders off the ground while laying flat on the ground. Keep that chair in your hands, rolling up, and get it in. Do 20 reps of each, and then reduce it by 2 reps each set to avoid any unnecessary stress.
So that's for 4 sets or 3 sets?
4 sets.
I knew he was going to say that. I should have said 3 or 2. I should have said 3 or 2, but it's 4.
20, 18, 16, you're working your way down.
I'm feeling myself responsible right now. Like you said, 20, 16.
Yeah, 2018, 16.
Sorry, I was going to say 2016, 12. Okay, cool. 2018 and 16.
Yep. Yeah. So definitely I will put that up today for people. You can find that at HINDS SIGHTFW. And that is on Instagram, and you can also find it on our website.
You heard it here on Vibe 103, the morning rush. I'm talking about it. My boy Jermain inside represented Hinds Fitness and Wellness. Fitness for people in a hurry now. You all ain't in a hurry to get anywhere right now. Let's be honest. You all ain't in a hurry to go anywhere. So just take your time. You know what I mean? Make sure you pay attention to the instruction that you've been taught or that's being brought to you, because you don't want to risk injury. People. No. Form, technique is important. Before you get into high reps and whatnot, make sure you pay attention to your form and your technique. It's important.
Yeah,
very important.
Really lightweight, and just go for it.
Yeah, be like me and just every workout you do has got 30 pounds in it. 30 pounds every workout. You know, so it's a big shout out to the boys, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did have weights, but that's why you don't let people certain things, right? I had these weights. And my boy said, I need that. I was like, all right, cool, we guys make a trade. Wow, I gave him, I didn't receive the weights in return, so I was weightless.
Okay.
I was weightless. So boys, me and little daddies.
More cardio, chap.
Cardio, I'm running, bro. I'm on the beach. That's what he does.
And burpees.
Burpees on the beach after your run.
I just like that response. I just like saying
nobody's talking to
you.
You're good at making cake. You're good at making cakes.
Not doing breakfast at all.
You're good at making cakes. That's
okay,
all.
That's all. I'm good with that.
You got your props this morning. Leave that out, all right? Yes, but for all our listeners out there, man, just know this is what's going on. If you need more information, of course, you can go to Hinds. That's HINDS SIGHT FW, or is that straight fitness and wellness spelled out? Let them know, man.
Just FW.
That's FW, just like that. Instagram, of course, YouTube.
Yes,
YouTube
as well.
Their planets this morning. Big thank you for you right now for coming in right now. Some people are really they're appreciative of this because they need it. Like, am I the anyone that's not working out or who needs to start working out, or I need to hear this right now? So you got them out there listening for this. We're
awesome.
Maintaining that normalcy. You know what I mean? That's what people need in their life. Keeping it real, being honest. Little Georgia Smith featuring Burna Boy right now. 3 minutes past 8 after this, man. We got some Sky Sports coming your way. Keep it locked. Bermuda's only energy station. I'm talking about Vibe 103. You know what I'm talking about. Out there, man. This is the Morning Rush, Bermuda's only energy station. Vibe 103. Your boy DJ Chubb. Inside right now, man. Things called fitness for people in a hurry.